Martinez back again. Let's get into it. So guys, as you can see, Zara has released a number of new fragrances. There's a few I'm going to go and check out again. There's one called Mundaka, which I've not necessarily put my nose on as yet, but I think they've released it before, but I'll check. But ultimately, guys, let's get into it. So this is my bottle from last year. Batch code, I can put on there on the screen if you can see it. Probably not, guys, but I'll put it in the description. Again, guys, please let me know. This one, to me, guys, you can see how much juice I have left after a year. It's actually okay. Note breakdown on this one based on Fragrantica is saying that we have in the top notes bergamot, so that gives it that sort of fizzy type of smell. Then we have also some grapefruit, which is quite nice. C notes, and in the base we have sandalwood. To me, guys, this is similar to Invictus again, maybe slightly more towards the aqua version. If you imagine, like, Invictus can be quite heavy with the grapefruit, the ambergris can be quite sort of like chlorine to some extent. This one isn't bad. It doesn't give you as heavy a like a chlorine note. It does smell to me, guys, like the grapefruit is in there, the sandalwood's in there, and that bergamot I'm getting slightly in the opening. It is, again, unfortunately, guys, alcoholic in the opening, so just be careful with that if you're around anyone. If you're going to spray this and go to work, I'd recommend that you give it at least a few minutes before putting it on, or go to the bathroom, do what you need to do, guys, put it on then, and then give yourself 5-6 minutes and then come out and you'll be okay. But before that, guys, the opening is quite alcoholic. It can get in your nose a little bit. The dry down's pretty nice, and imagine like an aquatic type of fresh grapefruit bergamot scent. I would actually wear this one, guys, during the summer months, spring as well, but summer months, this in the high heat would be really nice and really quite refreshing as a scent. So this is a bad one from Zara, actually, guys, and I would recommend you get your nose on this one if you've not smelt it before. This is in the UK $12.99, and again, guys, for these type of bottles, it's not particularly bad. Here's the bottle, as you can see, and the sprayer. I don't want to spray it because it's going to make me sneeze, but as I say, guys, that type of alcohol can get in your nose quite quickly. Even if it's like it smells like it's got a little bit of pepper in it, maybe in the opening, but that's probably more the bergamot. And again, mixing with the sandalwood and the grapefruit. But ultimately, guys, this one, longevity, it won't work in the cold. It won't break through the cold winter months. This is definitely more of a summer fragrance, I would say. And Zara's website now, you can see the gearing up for summer. So this isn't a bad shout at all. I would recommend, guys, that if you were to get one, from what I'm already aware of based on the new releases that have coming out, this is one to keep on the list, and I'll probably get a new bottle at some point, okay? So the next one, guys, I want to review, sorry, just to forget, best times to wear this, guys, is probably going to be, I say, like a daytime casual scent. You could wear it in the office. It's not too offensive. Just make sure that, again, you're giving yourself a chance to spray it. Could wear this on a date, but it may not be necessarily strong enough for that. It doesn't project a lot, and it will become a skin scent probably after around about 2 hours or so. In sort of autumn weather now, sort of winter weather we're in. But when it gets further to the summer months, hopefully this one's going to project. I did have this on this summer, and I can't remember necessarily if it was a bad thing in respect of projection, but ultimately, guys, you can see how much juice I have left after the year, so it's one that's been on the shelf for a little bit, okay? Next one, guys, getting into it, and again, this is an older bottle, guys, and this is Zara Soul, and this is the summer edition. So I spray this on this arm, and again, guys, between the two is interesting, because if you think between, Invictus Aqua or Invictus, these are slightly more the marine type of fragrances that Zara bring out for summer. So they're not as heavy. Soul is more of a classic fragrance that Zara brought out before. It's not a bad one at all. I think it's one that, again, if you've got the original Soul, that one's going to give you more the sort of heavier type of, again, that sort of ambergris smell, heavier type of marine notes, maybe some tangerine in there. This one, guys, is, imagine like a slightly fresher version of that. That's the only way I can describe it. I think, if anything, it's more like this, like a watered down version of the original Soul. It's not a bad one. It's okay, but again, you can see this is how much juice I have left. But this is my second bottle in probably 3 years, so it's not one I really go to very often. This will last me for summer if I need it. It's not a bad scent at all, and I believe this one on the UK website is only $9.99. So it's not a bad pickup, guys. Out of the most recent ones I've done reviews on, I would say, to be honest, guys, for summer scents from Zara, this is also a solid purchase. Yeah, I mean, the opening is nice. It's refreshing. I get that tangerine note, a little bit of nutmeg, maybe some marine notes. And again, I think it's got maybe some cedar in the base, guys. And I don't think this is a bad fragrance for $9.99. It's one that you can pick up quite easily. It's not offensive. Wear this to the beach. Wear this during the summer months. It definitely isn't one for winter. The winter version of Soul I mentioned to you already, which is this one here. This is a bad boy. This one will stick around in my collection. I know there's probably none left now, but to be honest, guys, when it comes back to winter, I'll be on this one again. This one for summer, however, leaves a little bit to be desired. It doesn't really last that long. The projection, I don't really think, in comparison to two, is as strong. I would probably go for this one because they are similar in the way they smell. I mean, even in the base, I think the base is quite light on this one, guys. I mean, I think it's probably going to have some amber in there again, maybe some sort of woodsy notes, maybe some cedar wood, but it's not really that heavy, guys. So it's just okay splash on fragrance, but you probably have to reapply after an hour. If you're in the high heat, maybe 2 hours pushing the most, but unfortunately, guys, it's just so. But it's not bad to have in your collection. But out of two, guys, my recommendation would be to go for Teahupoo. If I'm not pronouncing that right, guys, please let me know, because I don't know how to pronounce that one. But out of two, guys, I would go for this one. This one's at $12.99 in the UK. Check it out, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for likes and subscriptions. Let's keep it going. You know what time it is. You see the ironing board in the background, so I'm still here. We keep it going, guys. Don't forget to join the Facebook group. You'll see that below. I'm going to post this video in there, guys. Thank you for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. We are nearly getting to 500, guys. So I've been doing this now for about consistently maybe 2 months, maybe going into the 3rd month now, and we're getting there, guys. Nearly 500 subscribers. So when I started this, I didn't see anyone liking it, and all of a sudden now we nearly got 500. Can't believe it, guys. So thank you very much for the comments, likes, subscriptions. Let's keep it going. Para la gente que habla español, entiendo, dame un poco de tiempo, voy a hacer el mismo review en español, okay? No te preocupes, okay? See you guys soon. Thank you very much. Ciao.